Well, this thing's gonna malfunction and he's just gonna die.
Hey, we get that.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah. Guys, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Star Wars Rebels, Season 2, Episode 22, Twilight of the Apprentice. All right, Zach, last episode we got to meet the old master.
Yeah, Maul.
I mean, I think anyone our age knows right away that was Maul.
Yeah.
Well, but I think what's interesting is,
It's neat to think about kids that are growing up with that show. And don't know who he is.
There are generations of kids that are my son's age that have never seen the movies but grew up on the Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
They swear by them, too. When they get to the movies, they're like, this doesn't sound like Anakin. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like...
Like, that's not the real Anakin.
Yeah, that's not Yoda's voice. Yoda's terrible. Like, which is nuts to me. Like, they're both Yoda to me. I obviously prefer Frank Oz.
Well, Frank Oz is
but whatever his name is like, it's now been canonized within me. Just like Tamira Morrison is for sure Jango Fett. But when I hear D. Bradley Baker, I go, yes.
He did such a good job.
Yeah.
Because, I guess Tamira Morrison at that time of Attack of the Clones,
he
didn't have that kind of what he's doing now with Boba Fett.
No.
He's like chewing his words more now.
Yeah.
Back then, he was a little more suave.
I love that guy. I mean, his... To me, I think the best train heist in Star Wars was his Book of Boba Fett episode with the Tuskens, and they're fucking around the fire.
Well, it's great that he is just everywhere in Star Wars.
I love it.
He's eternalized.
I want more of him. But yeah, anyway, so Ezra met up with Maul. We heard Maul. I mean, we certainly heard Maul. He sounded pretty resentful of the Sith. Do you think he was actually being legitimate when he was being resentful of the Sith with what you know about Maul?
Oh yeah, I believe he is. He's obviously how things went down at the end of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely is on. It tracks.
Yeah, and and you did make a good point. Like, he has a walking stick, but would he be that decrepit now?
Yeah, I can't imagine he would. Yeah. Personally, I feel like he's feigning it, and that obviously when things go down at the end of that episode, when he's confronted with this, this fight's about to go down, he comes out of the doors. Oh, fun! What fun! And obviously Ahsoka recognized him.
Yeah.
I would hope that he's just going to stand erect and get into it. He's pulling a Jafar right now.
Yeah. He's going to start hobbling over there. No. What is interesting to think about is...
He's already channeled Sidious and Yoda.
Yeah. In Rise of Lord Vader, Palpatine understanding the real world implications of losing the life force that connects us, which is the midichlorians, to the Force. He still felt like it was best to hammer into young Darth Vader that the things that you're feeling are more mental than physical, which, they're probably not. But, you can't talk to someone that way when you're trying to inspire them.
Yeah.
If you want them to be the best version, you can't say, well, listen, you're in this wheelchair and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You never get enough.
Maul, you think about it, Maul did get his body chopped in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now, I'm sorry.
Well, I understand there's an idea. Like, I was thinking about that on the way home today. There's an idea that they ever since then, I know it's an old idea with George, but this idea of midichlorians and whatnot.
Yeah. Which
to me takes away from some of the spirituality of this power that they possess and the power of the Force. Whereas it's just this thing that happens to, if you win the fucking midichlorian lottery, then maybe you're gonna do good.
Yeah. Well,
no matter what you're doing, if you're a Sith Jedi, a pilot, you're gonna be doing great. So, Vader lost how much of his body? He'd already lost one arm.
Yeah, it lost.
And he lost his other arm.
Because it wasn't just
his legs. That's bottom line. So he lost whatever percentage of his body. So that percentage of his ability to use the Force has dropped.
Yeah, and he still gets to be about 90% of Palpatine's power by Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, so I find that hard to believe because he doesn't demonstrate that.
Well,
it's not demonstrated.
I think he is 90.
I think.
Well, yeah, this is what George said, but so in terms of his ability, he's 90% there. But in terms of he has a glaring weakness. He relies on machines to keep him alive.
Yeah.
You can just Force shock him and that'd be it, essentially.
Yeah.
So even though that's there, or the potential of that is there, he can't execute that. He could do Force lighting if he didn't have that.
Yeah.
And he would do it better, but he can't. So I think that's what it is.
So, yeah.
But Maul...
Achilles heel. Maul lost half of his body.
Yeah. And also what's important is Maul, he was on this trash planet for a decade. like going insane. So I think Dave Filoni said, like, at least early on, Maul, certainly psychologically, that's a huge, it's more of a factor than his body getting cut in half. Because we all know when Maul actually starts, when he gets regular legs and he
pulls himself together.
He pulls himself together. He's right there with Obi-Wan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty close, I should say.
Well, I'd say he had that fight with, who was it? Obi-Wan and Anakin? With him and
Savage, yeah.
Savage.
And they were, and Maul was just beating the shit out of him. Their first encounter.
Yeah, so I have to wonder. Obviously, once he faces Ahsoka, he doesn't do as well.
Doesn't do as well at that point, yeah.
So
Ahsoka's like supposed to be kind of in her physical, starting to hit her prime at that point. And Maul, in successive battles he has with Kenobi and other people, he gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
So I think, like, at least in the books, the war itself makes the Jedi, Anakin and Obi-Wan, way more powerful.
Well, it's made them more experienced.
Yeah, I mean, they're dueling constantly.
But that's true. And, Maul, always, that's why, one reason that, they've gained the upper hand. Dooku is getting old.
So, I mean, like...
Because what's his name? Matt Stover wrote in the book.
Yeah.
Said that, Anakin's in his prime.
Yeah.
Physically powerful and everything else, and he's young, and Dooku's old.
He's fucking old.
He's physically impressive for his age, but he's still old.
Very.
Yeah, but he's just old.
Yeah, you see that video I sent you of Christopher Lee and...
Peter Cushing?
Yeah. Peter Cushing was very old in it, but they were like hugging...
Oh, there was cancer involved.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah, so
but it was like a really good video.
Yeah, because I think Cushing died in his 60s.
Okay, didn't know that.
From cancer.
Okay. How old was he in episode 4?
Well, I think he might have been around there.
Okay. So, damn.
He might have been in his 70s when he died. I don't know, but I thought he was in his 60s.
Okay.
He could have been older than Lee.
Yeah.
I don't remember now.
Anyway, so despite what Maul went through, I think he gained most of his power back. I mean, because he was obviously way better than Obi-Wan. It just, if they fought 10 times, I don't think Kenobi would have won 9 more times.
Well, I think that was the most poorly done part of that fight.
Yeah.
It just was. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And he just did it. It's just like the Anakin fight with Obi-Wan. It didn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
And they just did it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's...
Yeah.
Well, he's got to lose his arms and his legs somehow.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, it's just better versions of how that goes down.
Well, they had it choreographed it.
Yeah. Well, they failed. He failed a few times in that movie. He failed with the Sidious and Mace Windu fight.
Yeah.
He failed in that fight.
Yeah. Which is funny because it's my favorite or tied for, like, because I think Jedi's probably my favorite. And then Sith and Jedi are tied for me, but 5 is right there with.
Well, I know 5 is heralded as the best one.
Yeah, it's kind of like
for reasons, and that makes you not want to like it because
not me, you. It makes you not want to like it.
No, I like it.
Yeah,
and it probably is my favorite.
Yeah,
I went back and rewatched them.
Yeah,
and it probably is my favorite.
Yeah.
Because of just how it's shot, I guess. I don't know. I can't explain it. How it looks on screen. It just looks like a good movie.
Yeah.
It is a good movie. Has most of the greatest moments.
Yeah.
And
it's got Han Solo's best stuff.
Yeah, so because Han doesn't do much. Like you brought that up in 6.
He doesn't do much, no.
And
he was trying to negotiate a contract, and George was like, "I'll just won't have you in it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just won't come out of Kryptonite. And then I guess Harrison Ford said, all right, let's get together here. I'll take a little less money. Mm-hmm. And then, so that's, I think, what went down. And at that point, the movie might have been a little more written. I mean, I'm speculating. It's just stuff I hear. I mean, no one really knows. God, this is a long pre-talk, but I am excited about this episode, so I hope you like it. Guys, if you want to see Zach's entire reaction, check us out on Patreon. Also, like and comment and hype this video. Let's go.
Darth Maul lives.
Formerly Darth. Now just Maul.
Ezra, step away from him. He's doing the thing that some of the Japanese do. They have the scabbard.
Yeah.
You see the movies anyway. Hitting him with his cane.
I mean, that's what he's trained to do. He's trained to fight.
Why would you come
more than one person
he knows
at once?
The artifact.
Mm-hmm.
The holocron. Do you have it? You will find out soon enough.
Like Mary Poppins.
I know.
End game, Lady Tano.
Lady Tano, I like he calls her that.
The end game.
This is before Endgame too.
Well, Endgame is a.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously.
I know, but guarantee they saw it. We gotta have an Endgame.
for Vader will be here soon.
How do you know this?
His dogs will tell him where we are. Oh, he will come. He will not be able to resist us.
There is no us. Dealing with Inquisitors is one thing. Vader is another. I'm not convinced we're all on the same side anyway.
Ahsoka, you said we came here for knowledge.
Ezra, there is no way a Jedi can unlock that holocron.
But you may unlock the temple itself. At the top of the temple is a chamber. Connect the holocron to the obelisk within, and you can unlock the ancient knowledge of the
That's a cool
Sith.
word.
Why are you
Makes me an alien.
Well, it makes me think Lovecraft.
You cannot defeat Vader alone. Oh, you such cowards that you would run from this chance to defeat your enemies.
God, I want a live Ray Park with fucking Sam Witwer doing the voice.
Chopper, we're staying for a while. Yeah, I know it's a bad idea.
It bothers me sometimes to see him not so stoic.
Oh, Vader? I mean, Maul?
Yeah.
Well, the animation
I know
kind
other
of...
characters are meant to be the most stoic of, like, Vader, for example.
Yeah.
So, but him, he's like, oh, how exciting! It's like,
Boy has
yeah.
a
I
holocron.
don't know if I like him saying.
cannot allow him to use it. I will reclaim it.
How do they expect him to do anything to these people? Guy kind of seemed like a young punk.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Wow.
You okay riding with Grandpa?
I'll be fine.
I call him Grandpa. That's what I'm saying. He can't be that old. I guess he's at least 20 years older than them.
He's using you.
Are
Right?
you ever
Yeah,
gonna
he's-
trust
he
me
was
to
a-
think for
he was-
myself?
He's Kanan.
He's supposed to be about
Follow
30
my
in the Phantom
instincts?
Menace.
I do trust him. He'll say anything.
Obi-Wan's supposed to be 25, 26. He's supposed to be late 20s, early 30s. So if he's 30, the oldest he would be is almost 50.
Yeah.
Give me the holocron.
Give me the lamp!
That seems cumbersome, doesn't it? Just God, dude.
I recommend that we split up and scale the pyramid from two sides. They will also have to divide their forces. It is the logical choice. You will find another lift on the far side. We will meet again on the next terrace. The dark side fights without mercy, without remorse.
They're kind of just casually
You want to be
walking over.
victorious?
I guess, yeah.
You were given your gift for one reason, to use it. Can I count on you?
Those are a pain in the ass in the game, aren't they?
Yeah. Then they fucking kamikaze your ass.
Yeah.
After the damage.
Yeah.
Good.
Look out!
Is short hilted double bladed.
Oh, yeah, I don't like them either. That's what they, that's what Maul's was at first, Ray Parks.
Yeah.
And
He said he couldn't use it.
He kept saying he needed it longer, and the guy who, just to be a smart ass, he made it real long.
And he said, yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
No! No!
Strike her down. You put an end to this.
I can't.
Maul could at least throw her. Oh, nice.
We must hurry. I fear our companions are in danger.
Which, it's funny that you told me that. I never knew it.
Nothing. Must not delay. I will handle this. You take the holocron, place it in the obelisk, activate the temple. Gain the knowledge you seek.
Maul gonna pull a Vegeta? This thing's gonna malfunction and he's just gonna die.
Hey, we get that.
Where's Ezra?
Okay.
You mean my apprentice? My apprentice is activating the temple.
It's just funny when he's the animation.
Yeah. Well, Rebels is much more animated than Clone Wars,
Yeah.
which is one of my criticisms of it.
They do exaggerations.
Yeah,
so
like-
well. The 2012 TMNT show did.
Yeah. I mean, last episode, or 2 episodes ago with the
Operation Battle Station.
yeah.
comes for? Ezra.
Rita
Ezra
Repulsa.
Bridger. I was told this holocron is the key to knowledge.
Indeed, Ezra Bridger. Knowledge is power.
Oh, it sounds like Asajj talks. Same mannerisms.
There is nothing you can do to stop me. Running away again, Lady Tano.
If you want to finish our fight, you'll have to deal with him first.
How confident would you be?
Go get Ezra!
I mean, he was rusty to begin with.
Yes.
And he hasn't had a lot of this practice. It's like blood sport.
I do like how they took an actual moment to see how he's getting his senses, and they didn't just start fighting.
Oh, yeah, short-lived. A little disappointing.
We need a pickup. A TIE fighter. Are you sure?
The power to destroy life is at your command.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Then perhaps the other who approaches will claim it instead.
Mom.
This is a hell of a move.
Yeah.
He's like, just imagine being the guy to think it in your head. I'm going to stay on top of the TIE fighter.
Yeah.
You have unlocked the secret of the temple. How did you accomplish this?
You're smart. Figure it out. I don't fear you.
Then you will die braver than most.
I like that move.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Our long-awaited meeting has come at last.
I'm glad I gave you something to look forward to. I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask, but it's impossible. My master could never...
Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him. Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
That's a shot. I like that they stayed very true to his fighting style.
They're static.
With two hands protecting the center chest plate and zing.
The holocron.
He's still about serving the Emperor, isn't he?
It's that way up until the very end, isn't it?
Yeah.
It takes a master and an apprentice.
Chopper with
What happened?
on
Why
his
are you
hand.
wearing that?
I'll explain later. Chopper, get the Phantom ready. Ezra, help me to the holocron.
Good music.
Higher. We almost have it. The temple's starting to collapse. Coming as fast as we can. Just be ready to go. Whoa! Whoa! Kaden!
Ahsoka.
Anakin,
That later.
I won't leave you. Not this time.
Then you will die.
Which is funny because there's so many reasons, there's so many more cons than pros for him to keep doing what he's doing. Even logically speaking, in terms of a storytelling perspective, it doesn't make any sense that he would just keep lingering on and making things worse.
Oh. You mean like keep being Vader instead of like just killing himself?
Just kill yourself.
Feel terrible for Rex. Oh, well, got out of there.
Was that the owl going in there? Or was that her?
It's hotly debated.
That was great. Kind of been, I don't know, the confrontation with Vader and Ahsoka was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd been cool to get a little bit more, but that's why it's always great.
Yeah, because you want more. So, I mean, there are examples throughout both, for I guess 3 trilogies where sometimes there's a boost of light sideness that can really get someone going. I guess the most egregious is Obi-Wan doing it to
him before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I did it twice.
I think it is.
I understand. It's like, okay, well, maybe he just, his hubris. He underestimated his foe because he thought he was blind.
Which would be kind of on brand.
Yeah, but how long do you keep making those fucking mistakes?
Yeah,
they don't make Maul like he's Admiral Zhao and Avatar: The Last Airbender, where he's always just this arrogant prick, and he's always, you know what I mean.
But to answer your question, yeah, he was feigning being
I forgot also that Jason Isaacs was Admiral Zhao.
Yeah, so for fans of the Clone Wars, I mean, the show was canceled, and then like 2 years later, or 3 years later, maybe, Rebels Season 1 comes. And then at the end of the second season, so maybe 4 to 5 years later, after not having seen Ahsoka and wondering, well, did she die, or is she going to die? You know what I mean? Like, no, she is alive. Well, what does she know about Anakin or Vader? Well, we do kind of get our answers. I think the show delivers that really well. I do know that Filoni, he wasn't, from what I understand, like the number one guy when, like, the show was, when they created the show. I think he's the showrunner. But, I mean, there was Greg, whatever his name is, who created the Gargoyles. There's a couple other people on here that are on the writing team that had a lot of power and pull. So Dave had to be very careful about putting in some of these. Like, he didn't put in Ahsoka in episode 1. Yeah, he had to wait, which is probably a good thing because you had to establish new characters and make sure that these characters are interesting, and I think they are. And then and he puts in Ahsoka, puts in Vader, and he makes that such a great moment for season 2. Yeah. So at this point in canon, Ahsoka cracks a mask.
Yeah, that's the thing. Obi-Wan cracks the other side of it. Yeah. But only the sun ultimately unmasks him.
Yeah, which, when they were doing it, I guess it was the other side of Vader's mask that was going to be cracked. And it was someone like literally Stan Witwer or Dave Filoni said, hey, how about they do the other side of the mask? That way, symbolically, it can be, that side is Ahsoka, this side is Obi-Wan, but the son it took the love of the son and the redemption to fully unmask him, symbolically. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of a good idea. And I remember the first time I saw this, I was pretty emotional. It was great hearing Matt Lanter's voice, like that Anakin talk to what's left of Anakin, like kind of acknowledge that Vader. I mean, I'm sorry, that Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think that's the real talk that needs to occur after this episode is, why does he persist?
Well, yeah, I mean, you and I had these conversations in high school after Revenge of the Sith.
I was like, why do they, I understand they're in the immediate aftermath. Maybe you're coming to terms with the reality. But after a while, it's like, okay, yeah, I killed my wife, as far as he knows.
Lost my child, as far as I know.
Killed my child.
Yeah.
Why am I still serving this guy?
I remember after Revenge of the Sith, I think you've said something like, after that movie, like, why would he keep living? Because the book talks about the conditions of being in the suit are horrible.
Yeah. And you're
like a painter gone blind, a composer gone deaf. You can only remember the power that you had. You reach to destroy the shadow, and you don't even dent him. the room gets destroyed and nothing happens to him.
And Palpatine, I'm pretty sure he kind of figures out that this guy's been, pulling my fucking chain.
Oh, Vader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like, why? Well, and ultimately, you could say, well, it's his fault, and now I'm going to destroy him.
There's a point between 5 and 6 when they're both on a race to try to kind of... Well, no, it's actually during Episode 5, in between that and 6, where they both know that the other one wants to replace the other.
Yeah.
But Vader, he says in Return of the Jedi, I must obey my master. Like, you get to a point... What feels like to me, my interpretation is that you're unsuccessful at the coup. The Sith demand loyalty still, so you must now serve. And then, like he fought Luke, probably thinking he would lose, or maybe imagining that he might lose. And if he did lose, he imagined he'd be replaced.
Yeah,
which is what happened to him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me, this episode... Okay, so the helicopter thing is universally hated, especially by... Eric, I tell you, he hated that stuff.
Well, it was so stupid. And when it showed all three of them fly off together, it's like, this is the dumbest fucking thing.
And it's so dumb, it's funny.
It's obscenely stupid.
Yeah, so logistically, when they were modeling this whole temple and understanding that, I think you should just fudge it. Which means, like, you don't explain, you don't show... You just allow the viewer to go wonder, well, how they do that? I don't know. But they could not have everyone getting knocked off and coming back on so quickly, logistically.
Yeah.
They had to have a way for the Inquisitors to navigate the temple quickly and stuff like that. So under a time crunch, instead of fudging it, which I think is okay, they gave them,
I think there should have been the recesses inside of the temple. Like, you couldn't scale the walls from the exterior up to a certain point.
Okay.
But then you get knocked into these recesses, then it's not as hard to get back out.
Yeah.
Like, somebody could have thought of that. I thought of it just now.
Well, I think it was more like, wait a minute. Like, we have modeled this temple, and we know how it works, like, 6 months ago. We have 3 months now to finish, like, we know what the fight looks like because we storyboarded it.
What's if you know? But if you know the story, and someone had to have known that these are going to be the players, this is what's going to go down at this temple. It's not like
maybe some guy from Hasbro.
Someone just rolled in this dark room to this one guy sitting at his desk and said, "I want you to design a temple, and you're not allowed to know anything else." And then he just okay.
I've also heard that Hasbro has a lot of say in designs. Like, they come in there saying, "We want this, we want to do that."
It makes sense for a person or a ship because they can make toys.
Yeah.
Now the temple, they're not going to make a playset like that.
No, I'm talking about like the lightsabers maybe doing that or some shit like that.
Oh, well, what is it? They're not going to make a toy of it. So what does that fucking matter?
Yeah, I think it is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
It's stupid.
Which, so stupid. I hate it, but I also love to hate it too. And that was actually...
I don't love to hate it because I wish it didn't exist.
Yeah. But you have not laughed like that in this entire season.
Well, no, because it's so fucking ridiculous. There's not a lot that I normally even laugh at in Star Wars because Star Wars normally to me isn't they aren't pulling the fucking jokes. This isn't Deadpool here.
Yeah, it's not a funny show. I mean, there are funny moments.
There are funny moments, but it's not meant to be comedy. But that was just... ridiculous.
Yeah, I hate it. So now a lot of people have asked me, I can answer it on here, what was a better moment when Obi-Wan unmasked Anakin or Vader, or when Ahsoka did. Now Ahsoka had such a huge, they both had huge impacts on me. Ultimately for me it was when Obi-Wan did it, and there's a logistical reason for it. I love Ahsoka, but ultimately Obi-Wan and Anakin were like brothers, and real actors giving real performances is always...
Well, that was the greater part that I think that was more impressive of the two. Was the live action sequence. But I feel like Ahsoka not knowing for sure that was Anakin and then unmasking him and finding out is a more powerful moment.
It probably is a more powerful moment.
Now, I think that just seeing it on, the live screen...
if that was done live...
It just looks beautiful.
It would, if that was live, it would... Yeah. It would challenge that to be better.
Well, like that Hot Toys figure.
It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
It's fantastic.
But now, that's the end. By the way, that is the finale. We do have season 3 going forward, and I think you'll like that quite a bit. But to be clear, this actually is, to me, one of my top moments in all of Star Wars ever, not just animation. And I felt more strongly about that coming off of the Clone Wars, and I felt and like pretty resentful that Disney kind of just canceled it. Yeah. But then, you know, I got that moment and I was so happy when I got it. Now I get other really good moments, thankfully. But this, to me, was one of my top moments. Okay, anyways, so we can talk about this forever. I'm so glad we watched this together, man. But there are episodes I think you will actually like a lot in terms of the stuff that you like in Star Wars coming up. So, guys, if you don't want to wait until next week, check us out on Patreon. We do have the next 4 weeks. Bye-bye.